G'day mate, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere with me, Jitty, and of course, the wonderful Mr. Stark. Now, in our previous episode, we had... you can't rush me already. We're 10 seconds in. Be patient. Life of a billionaire. Alright, in our previous episode, we went and got Green Science up and running. Green Science has been running for a little while, but we had to come home. We had to come back home to the home planet because... well, some new neighbors moved in, and our defenses were a little bit closer to where they had decided to occupy, and that was a little bit of an issue. The issue has now been solved by me moving all the lasers all the way further back, which has led to a couple of issues. Just some minor issues, tiny little issues, like a large portion of our coal is now buried underneath our defensive wall, and also, well, whilst I was in the middle of moving the wall back, a new friend moved in, which was even closer to the wall. So the shields have been moved, things have been tidied up, this planet is now done again, and it's turned back into our wonderful farm. So that's at least that mission accomplished. At the same time, today's episode, it means that I can finally take this battle, this constant battle, to, well, other parts of the universe. At least that's today's plan. So, with the plan out of the way, I need to ask that very important question. That very important question being, of course, well, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like early in the video. If you're not happy with the video, you didn't enjoy the video, well, that's okay. We're about to fire Tony Stark anyway. Yeah, cool. Yep, you rushed me. Fine, you're fired. You're fired. You're fired. So, today, first off, we have an attack wave coming in. The attack waves are getting larger. Yep, they haven't hit the 180 that they maxed out at, but they're at 156, and they've been 156 for quite some time, but the loot sorting system is doing a wonderful job, and all the loot is going on one giant belt, which actually starts here and finishes here. So it does make a trip just about all the way around the planet before it goes through our wonderful loot sorting system, which is available as the blueprint. Don't forget, all these blueprints I have available, well, on my Discord server, and comes in here, at which point we have many fidget spinners putting things into many towers. Many towers. Yep, everything is put into an intergalactic tower ready to be shipped out, and I do have a selection of items that I found are stacking up. They're not really being moved along, so I need to fix that problem. At the same time, I also need to, well, if we're going to take the fight intergalactic, I need to possibly change out our hero.
Voltron, defender of the universe. A mighty robot.
Yes, that seems appropriate. Yes, we're going to have the wonderful Voltron, defender of the universe, to come along and help us today. One thing I do want to do is I want to pick up all this. This little manufacturing has been running well for quite some time and has been producing all sorts of things, but I don't need it anymore. This planet is literally just resources now. We don't assemble anything here. We don't produce anything here. This planet basically is going to be a dedicated farm. Yeah, hence the old... hopefully that goes into a sorter. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Can you have that, that, no, I want that. Actually, can I put those in there? That. Steel, yeah. Circuits, yeah. Cool. Feel a bit better. Also happen to find a box full of titanium alloy that I decided to pick up whilst we're here. So yes, this planet is done. It does have, if we check out the shields, we're not quite covering the North Pole with shields. I believe that area just there is unshielded. I believe. I'm not entirely sure, and I don't really want to move back the shields by another 1 or 2 tiles. But you're already established, so you're perfectly fine. You are a level 20 base already, which means, under our loot drops, we have level 18 activated. We're about to have level 21 activated, which, as you may notice, I've already set up this with level 21 drops being warpers, also... warpers, graviton lenses, and you over here have our quantum chips. So the loot drop's already set up. I have a problem that the sorting system sort of ends at level 21. It doesn't deal with level 24. It doesn't deal with 4 items, I think. on the thought that you'll just turn off leaf processing and you'll use those filters instead. But it doesn't deal with those items, so when they start dropping, when this base levels up a little bit higher, we might have to come down here, back here, and reconfigure our loot sorting system. But for the moment, it runs fine. Everything gets sorted. Everything gets shipped to towers. I need to make sure the contents of these towers goes somewhere and does something. So that's going to be today's plan. But on the list of today's plan, I also need to make a stop. I need to make a stop at, well, our lava planet. Our lava planet needs just a little bit of attention, not a lot of attention, just a tiny amount. It just needs one thing done, and that is foundations. I want to have large amounts of foundations somewhere, okay? When we get to certain planets in the future, we're going to want to be able to just show up and foundation everything, which means I want a way to, well, have access to large amounts of foundations. So currently we're making foundations from loot drops. I also want to make sure this is still running. You have 6 of them. So as long as I don't build more than 6, we should be fine. Okay, you are going to go here. You are going to have that. And foundations. And I want you to remote demand that in. And that's actually all you need to do. No, you also need to bring in warpers. I need you to bring in warpers. I need you to bring in 100 warpers and local supply them around the planet. And then I need another one of these. Okay, you are going to do not that, and you are going to do that, but you're going to be a remote supply, and you are going to have a belt that goes from there with item number 5 and into there. Cool. And then here. Yeah, cool. I think that's a straight line. Item number 5. Yeah, it is. So straight, goes right through a power pole. Cool. You there, and you there. Yeah, this is just stage 1. In the future, I want to have basically about 40 of these towers. 40 of these towers set up because they hold 10,000 foundations each, and I'd like to be in a situation where I can request 40,000 foundation. Why 40,000? Sorry, 400,000. 400,000 foundation out to other planets, because, well, you need to do a full water world or a full planet. You need about 300,000 foundation. So I want to be in a position where I can just request enough foundation to carpet foundation, thoroughly cover a planet, a whole planet. So yes, at the moment we only get foundations as loot drops, and I don't want to change that. I don't want to waste material making foundations, if at all possible. So I just need somewhere to store this en masse. There's a belt there. Could that belt not be there? That belt could not be there. Done. There, and remove that. And you... Foundation required, what? There. And there. And there. Okay. I also need to bring item number 6, which is the hidden slot that contains water warpers. Item number 6 into there. Item number 5 into there as well. Item number 6 from here to here. And 6 from here to here. And item number 6 into there. Helps if I actually filter you to do foundations. And then I want to go foundations again, from there to there, and item number 6 being warpers, from there to there. Now, these guys don't have warpers yet. In fact, a lot of these don't have ships yet, because actually I don't need you to have little ships. Yeah, I don't need you to have little ships at all. Okay, better? Better. Well, no, not better. You off. Okay. Yep. You're good at 95. 95 we can live with. Actually, I just turned it on. So, our plan is, yeah, we're going to bring in foundation here. This will have eventually no foundations in it, and then we can ship the foundation onto here. And this gives me storage for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 70,000 foundation overall. And as long as I keep getting the dark fog dying, which they're going to do a pretty good job of, then we're going to keep getting foundations for pretty much forever. I also need to come back to this planet at some stage and probably tweak a few things. Like getting ore in here faster. How do you get ore in here? This belt. We can try. No. Okay. All right. Yep. I didn't think so. Yeah. This planet, it needs some TLC. It needs an awful lot of TLC. But that'll be a later problem. You are still making. You are making, and you are shipping. That's there, and then that's unfortunately being shipped probably into planetary to New Hope. New Hope. Yes. This planet needs some serious work, but. We were waiting on, and the research has been done for the planetary, the photon spotlight mining, which, yes, it means now I don't mind coming and doing outposting. Yes. Also want to grab other researchers. We want to grab that and that and that. There's a good few thousand yellow science. And from here, I need to take Voltron to Hope. Yes, I need to make a pit stop at Hope. I need to dump my inventory. I also need to make sure that we have requests set up for the extra things I have filtered in my inventory. And then finally, I can take this battle, well, to the rest of the universe. All right, with the landing stock, we need to fly directly to the mall because I'm gonna have so many things trying to leave my inventory and so many things come back to my inventory. It's gonna be, yeah, worthwhile that we fly closer. I also need to, actually right here I'll do, I need to dump off things. So I think I had like 2 lasers free. I need to grab those. I need to have a good portion of those ready to go. I also need to come to here. Okay, so we finally have enough coal here. Does that mean I finally have enough energy graphite? Okay, so we're now limited by silicon, which means actually, where are those advanced miners? Advanced miner? There. Except you're not running because you don't have any of the grading crystal. Grading crystal is on my list. Thought so. Okay, so I need to have grading crystal. Remote demand and all the supply in the world. Yeah, that'll then get flown over the bus and then it shall get, turned into actual useful things on the bus. Other things that I need, so we can turn that one off. I need to have quantum chips, remote demand. They're going to be coming in from the home planet as a loot drop. Okay, I also need to have plane filters. We're going to turn that one on as well. They're going to come in, but they're used as a intermediate. So they need a... Where is that build? Science build, so it's on this side of the planet. They get used here, and they get sprayed. Do they get sprayed? They don't get sprayed. Oh, that's a mistake. Yeah, they don't get sprayed. We should probably spray them. I'd have to spray them here and here. Okay, we do need them to go into this build, so I need to add a box or something to make sure they get unloaded. But they're also needed plane filters you need for the plane smelter. Yes. So they're also needed there. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that this is... I don't have any of those. Can I please have buildings? Yeah, I've become very, very dependent on splitters for, dumping things in the network quickly and easily. Can I have... Yeah, I'll do. One of them. And one of them. That missed. And then we're going to have you output number 4 directly into there. You can then have a hat. And we're just going to set the hat up to distribute with robots. Done. Okay, going down my list, I have deuterium fuel rods. Which, no, actually, we're not going to do deuterium fuel rods in this one. I do have explosive units. So I want to have explosive units. That's going to be a simple request. As long as we request it, it can come here. And then we have several towers that actually request in explosive units. Speaking of other things that I need to request in, do I have a spare slot? No, I don't have a spare slot. Can I just throw another tower? Where would you go? You would go... In theory, you go here, but things are slightly offset due to me normally running belts through here. Too close, too close. There'll do... Where? I'm looking for the line that passes that line. That passes all the way through the planet. That's right, that'll do. Can I actually slide you back a tile? We'll build you there. I want you to do ammunition. Turns out I have several thousand rounds back on the homeworld, and I'd like them all shipped here, please. Yeah, because they're not going to do me any good on the homeworld. It does mean that ammo production... I need to have... you produce the ammo here. Okay, that belt goes the wrong way. Lack of item. Can I have some of those actually put in there? Okay, I need a box here, which will then have to have a lid on it. We'll be setting you up to do those things. And can I get a request? You can have robots and... Voltron, you're doing a bad job of flying places, just so you know. Thank you. Okay. And... Where'd that go? Will all that fit in one box? No. Oh, we already have a spot for you to deposit. Never mind. Yeah, I planned this out already. Okay. That's definitely the wrong direction. Okay. God, my inventory is full. Go in there. Go. Oh. Oh no, there's room in there. Did you try and pick up ammo? You did. Okay. Can I put that note in that box? Cool. Alright. And is that all the ammo? No, it's another 391 rounds coming in. Okay. So that solves the ammo problem. And you can go into there. Cool. That only just fits. Alright, so back to this problem. So I can remove explosive units. We're done in the last tower, right? Yeah, explosive units are now done. Which means I'm going to change you out for nanotubes. Not nanotubes. So you already have a request, except you're set to 100%. So it needs to have at least... It needs to have ships. It needs to have ships. There we go. It needs to have ships. So that one's done. Pink particle containers do have. It's not set to remote demand. There you go. It's going to be something basic. Something simple that stops it working. That can go in there. And you can have some of those ships as well. And... That's instantly being put into there and made available on the network and disappearing. That's all I want to see. Okay, so you're now done. Strange matter is not done. So again, we're just going to remote demand that. It does have local ships that will pick up strange matter and use it as part of a production line. So you can just be left as is. Same with graviton lens. So graviton lenses are made on site. So we want to have... one of these with... Okay, I guess we're using that to your belt now. And that. And that. You're going to be for graviton lenses. And I'm going to filter you to graviton lenses so no mistakes can happen. Guess the filter, distribute, have some robots, and some power. Okay. Next on my list, if you're done, you're done. Warpers are a bit of an issue. We'll come back to warpers. Steel... Really? Is nobody doing steel? Wow. Okay. Steel, remote demand. I need to make sure you have those sorts of ships as well. And you can then ship out the steel. Okay, so that fixes that one. Microcrystalline component. It turns out there's like 10,000 on the homeworld doing a whole lot of nothing. So we definitely want to pull those in. Now, microcrystalline component already has set up you right here, which actually side loads. It's very hard to tell because, you know, light. Here we go. Turn off my nightlight. So you already set up 2 side load. So you would, if you had some, like if I put that in there, that gets the priority in. So all I need to do is do the exact same as this. So we're going to put a box here, one of these here, a hat on top, and we then grab a belt and we say microlisting component number 4 goes into there. You are set for that as the filter, and then we say guess, distribute. You actually have 2 places you can go. One of them is the bus, I believe, and the other one is that build right there. So that solves that problem as well. Plastic is requested into other builds, so we can just put you up on a request. You can then disappear. Diamonds, artillery shells are done. Okay, so diamonds, I need to come around to here, and we need a brand new tower there. I can get that built. I'm going to put ships in it, and power. That works for me. Okay, diamonds are imported into green science, right? Yes, they're imported into green science, so they would be imported into here. All we need to do is make sure that the minimum load for these vessels is set lower. Because it's set lower, it leaves as a priority, so that should be fine. I do have cashmere crystals right here, so we're going to do cashmere crystals again, except they're not actually used as a direct import in anything. They go into plain filters, which means that I need to put them into a hat network, like that, and like that. I need to set you to be cashmere crystals. Can I please? Thank you. Number 2. And then where was that build? We'll go do that build in a second. It's going to have 2 items we need to do. Both the cashmere crystals and the plain filters. Diamonds are done. Green circuits are used in the bus. So this is one of them we'll have to see. We'll have to request them in here and see if this stays full. If this stays full, obviously it's not working. If it empties, that's a much better scenario. Magnets are actually used as a direct import via the logistics network into super magnetic rings, which is nice to see. It's very full, and also directly into our plasma capsules. So that should be fine as well. So that gets rid of you. Shiny things, photon combiners technically, and this is a whole chain here, photon combiners are used in sails. I don't make sails yet. Also, they require prisms, which I don't use prisms yet either, which are also, there's a whole stack of them back on the home world as well. So, you know, I need to have a use for both of those. So I'm going to have, for the moment, they're going to come in via this, and they're probably going to sit here until we make a decision about them. And then I need yet another tower, because that tower's full. This is just loot drops. These are all free. They might not be free in large quantities, but they're free. And free is great. I like free. There? Not there. Where does this get built? One of these. Right? No, it's this one. It just doesn't go quite to all the way to the top of the planet. Yeah, it has a... Oh, no, it does go through. Okay, yeah. It just goes faint. Okay. So I still have these, which... Silicon-based neurons. Don't have anything I can do with them yet, but I'm sure they will in the future. So this one's very much our future planning. We can get rid of you. Same goes for the matter recombiner. I have no idea what it does in the future, but it's a future problem. And that is 2 out of 3. Also, the third 3 out of 3 is, the energy shard, and finally the prisms. The good old pyramids. Yes, we also have a whole bunch of pyramids that need to go somewhere. So if I put that in there, that in there, where were the pink things? Pink things were in this one. Pink things can go in there. You can go in there. Magnets, you're already full. Can I put magnets directly into that build? And you can go there. No, where was it? It was there. I can go there. That has ships, but it is waiting for a full load. Full load, or I could set it to a lesser load. But we'll leave it for a full load currently, and we'll just call it there. All right, so these are now pretty much, not completely, but pretty much just importing stuff from the homeworld, and we have a whole bunch of those, which are doing a whole lot of nothing. Can I also add them to the network? Okay, that goes in there with a item number 5, and we want one of them, and then we want one of them. Really? That's not annoying. Right now. Okay. Can I filter that to be those things, dump that in there, and guest filter, distribute, collect, and you go here. Go here. So this I set up a while ago because I had a bunch of these hanging around my network, my personal inventory, and that's just requesting them in from I don't know and I don't care where, which works great for me. I sometimes really love a I don't know and I don't care where solution. Next one is we need to do the science. And in the science side of the planet, I need to go here, and we need to deal with plane filters, technically spraying, and also the quantum chips themselves. So quantum chips we don't have to deal with. It's these ones, the pink ones. Okay, so the pink ones, what we're going to do is come to here. We're going to throw in one of these because we just want to move things from one network design, one network transport method to another one. It just means that we can sort of isolate how things are going to move around and have a little bit more control of trying to make sure I don't end up with a loop. I don't want to have a loop where we're shipping something from A to B to C to D and it's just going around circles. So I want that, I want that, I want that. You're going to request, and that's empty. It's not a good sign. Distribute, have some robots. Okay. I don't know why you're empty, but sure. Maybe we just haven't had enough of them drop. What level are they? They are level 15. Maybe I forgot to set a button at the other end. Okay. No, I want plane filters. Plane filters can be here. We can put in the storage. Okay, can I put it? I don't have any sprays. Actually, do I not have any sprays? I don't have any sprays. Can I get a sprayer? Sprayer. Okay. There. If that belt goes up and above, that could be a little bit more awkward to spray. Can I remove that? Can I remove that? Can I remove that? Can I put a belt here and here? Oop, and here. And then have you bounce up and above? That's what I thought I could do. Cool. Alright. Which now means I want to move you back to... no, actually, you're going to have to probably live there. Alright. Spray. Can I get spray to come out of this at height number 1 through to here, and then out one tile and through... Oop, nope. Box? Yeah, you're sort of going exactly where I want to put a box. Put a box there. Okay, we're going to have you go that way instead. And then I should be able to put a box here. And like I said, this technically goes to the bus already. But once the bus is full, it needs another exit. It needs another exit where it can be consumed potentially forever. You are going to be for plane filters. You are going to be yes, you're going to be request, and there's already 16 on the way, which implies that whatever's in the bus is already full, and you're going to go there. Cool. So that should solve that problem. That should get sprayed. It's going to be side loaded in. This is a one-off. I only need to do this once. After it's done, well, I don't need to worry about it anymore. It's a one and done process. And those go in. Oh, sorry. Those can go in there. Okay, so I can undo that, undo that, undo that, undo that. Oh, fuel rods. Fuel rods. Okay, so I need one more tower. This place is getting awfully crowded. Actually, we might put this one in the bus. We're going to put this one here as something very different. Because in our drops categories, we also have hydrogen fuel rods and also deuterium fuel rods, which are very helpful for power, especially if you need to go invade a new planet or something. So I'm just going to do that. Okay, nothing came in for the deuterium, but at least some hydrogen came in. So that implies they at least have some hydrogen fuel rods available, ready to go. Okay, so we can undo that one, undo that one, undo that one. Okay, warpers. Warpers, I need to have some warpers personally. Can I have yoink? I also need to put warpers in the network. So I want to come to here. We're going to... warpers are here. I need to find a tower like the one that has fuel. Yes, like the one that has fuel. Warpers. I'm going to have you have... let's go 300. Yeah, we're going to do one of them, and one of them. I'm going to set you up to be warpers. Spraying warpers doesn't get me any benefit, so we're not going to bother. We're going to have you request. You're going to have shippy ships, and you're going to take the warpers into this building. Once they're in this building, we are going to have local supply and remote supply as well, because I don't need you to have that. I do need to get warpers around the planet, so I do need to, like, ammo here. I need to get warpers into you, which we've already done with the hat network. You have warpers via the hat network. Rockets. Where's the rocket build? There. You have warpers via the hat network, so you're all done. But like I said, I need to make sure that I have warpers available for also shipping off planet. So this one I'm going to set to probably 10%. Because we're going to need to be able to ship warpers back to, well, for example, back to Old Hope, Last Hope. We're going to need to ship warpers back to there. There's only 1 or 2 spots where we actually need to have warpers here, but it's already set up for them to come in. And now with warpers in the logistics network, that can now happen. Okay, so with that done, and you guys getting grumpy, and these attack numbers going up, this planet does have cannons at this end. I have a full set of 100-ish cannons on me. I also need to pick up some other odds and ends because we need to go off-world. We need to make a stop or two along the way and go see about a new planet with new friends. Those have crystals. You do have crystals, which should mean that I have some of these. I have 30 of those already. Wow, we want all of those. I want 120, please. Okay, one of the problems I have is silicon on this planet. So, can I find... again, mods. I have mods. This is one of the reasons I have mods. So I just click that and it'll just show me the silicon veins. There's one right there. You. Now, this is a big miner. It does a whole lot of mining at once. One problem you may notice is even big miner, and yes, even if I press R and I hold Shift and R and I rotate around, I can possibly finally get it to cover with a whole lot in one hit. And the biggest thing about this particular miner is it goes down it's going to do 1,620 silicon per minute from every single vein here. So you are going to be doing, I can't read that. What's that say? 18 veins, and you are covering 18 veins. And just as importantly, you demand. Yep, that would help. Okay, so you can mass fly over here, and these guys can just pop into the top of the lid and pick up all the silicon directly, which just makes mining just a little bit easier. So if I turn that back on again, where is my next? There's one right here, which is semi-buried. Okay, unbury you. That's 19 veins, and can I remove you? And try again, because I might have built over this entirely. Dump you there, fly over here. Because if you say you're covering 19 veins, then yeah, it's all done. It's all done, it's all dusted. I don't need to unbury anything, and we can just call it a done day. If you say you're doing 15, well, then I have a problem. We're doing 19. Nope, you're done. Silicon, there's some silicon here. So, same story. I just want to unbury this really quickly, and then we're going to shove a single miner, hopefully, over the whole lot. There we go. And give you a single power pole, and you are now done as well. And do I see any more quickly? I do not. Collection, not yet planned. Yes, I have 4 million silicon. There's some right there. We've built on top of it multiple times. Done. And you're doing 18 veins, and that says 18 veins. We've still got 3 million silicon somewhere, but that should be more than enough to keep this smelter fully saturated. Okay, so that's that problem done. Back to our bus. Okay, I have those. I have shields. I have babs. I have not 500 wind turbines. That's for sure. Okay, that's closer to 500 wind turbines. Can I put those in there? Okay, I'm happy with that. I have 50 odd signal towers. I need to have... It's too far up the bus. Signal towers. I need all of those, please. Babs, I have 200. That's probably enough. Rockets. Can I get 2, 3, 4? Artillery, can I get 2? I have 50 of those. So can I put those in there? Those in there. I have those. I have the shields. I have that. I have the cannons. I have a butt ton of belt. It might not be enough. Can I grab more belts? Can I land this boat? Thank you. Fuel. I'm taking all of that with me. I need some decent fuel. I also need some extra fuel. I need to have thermal power plants. Thermal power plants. Those ones. All of those. Yeah. Okay. Can I put those in that invisible slot? And I have 1,200 shiny glow sticks. Lightning in a bottle. Can those go in there, please? All right. You are requesting. Okay. I think that's all I need. I think that's all I need to make an international quest and go and say hi to a friend. Well, intergalactic quest and go say hi to a friend. Yeah, we got a lot of fuel. We got a lot of power. We have a lot of cannons. I don't have any ammo. That sounds important. Can we go to you? Can I have... Well, how many rounds can I put in there? Put 1,000 rounds in there. Okay, gonna carry 1,000 rounds in there, and missiles. Can I have 1,000 rounds as well? Yeah. And the one last thing I do need to get is... Actually, it's 2 last things I need to get. I need to go to here. I'm going to need one of those. And I also need two. We're going to an oil planet. So I want to have oil refineries. Oil extractors. Can I have 20 of those? Can I fit something into an extra pocket? You can go into here. As can you. And as can you. Cool. And then where were they? You oil extractors. All of them. Okay. So I have 40 oil extractors. That should be enough for any oil, any amount of oil that we find. I have a whole lot of interplanetary towers. I have a lot of planetary towers. I have plenty of interplanetary ships. We have no warpers. Okay, we need warpers. Otherwise, we're not going to go very far. Can I have 120? And I know I had warpers. Okay, 20 in my pocket. That gives me 100 all up as spares. And now, finally, we can leave the home system alone, and we're going to go to Cyrus. Now, I picked Cyrus for a number of reasons. One, it has hydrogen deuterium, so it has a gas giant. So that's actually going to be our first stop. Then on top of that, this system actually has organic crystal, plus it has crude oil, and it has fire ice, which are like my top three. Well, sulfuric acid as well. It doesn't have sulfuric acid, but it does have this planet here, which is lightly defended. And it has this planet here, which is, I don't think I need to actually take anything with me to kill that. Oh, actually, you. Yeah. 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 All right, that's all we need. All right, so with that done, we're going to get into space. We are going to set our sights on the Cyrus system. We're going to get up to speed, and we're targeting the gas giant. We hit the warp button. I'm going to see how far I get. Because although I have the nice fuel, the very nice fuel, the very, very nice fuel, my power is going down awfully fast. It is only 6 light years away, but considering my tech level, that's about the edge of my warp distance. Yeah, if I had another couple of researchers and stuff, we'd be fine, but meanwhile, the last hope is getting pummeled by the base. We might make this here in one warp. We will see. Okay. One of you. Oh, that was close. That was close there as well. But I want to hit our gas giant. Perfect. Okay. Can I do a landing? Cool. Because I want to do that. All right. I just need to put down some orbital collectors, just like all of them. So we're going to. No, it's not the way you fly. I want you to fly a quarter of the way around the planet, then a quarter of the way around planet, then a quarter of the way around planet, and then a quarter, and then another quarter, another quarter, another quarter. Okay, maybe I didn't swing hard enough the first time, but I want to get this built. So I'll see you guys after I put down 40 of these and probably run into some sort of power issues taking off because, well, I've used it all hovering on this planet and flying around it getting this built. Yeah. Okay, we're back where we started, and unfortunately, my drones are still out and about, 4 of them, but they're somewhere on this gas giant, and I want to go to here. So, our plan is going to be to go there. You're coming towards us. Oh, hi. So, new town, new friends, new neighbors, somebody else you can have lean over the fence and check out your every move. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to wait for this planet to pop over the horizon. They're just repair symbols. That went away. That's a good sign. And hopefully... No, I'm just going to leave 4 drones behind on this gas giant. Our biggest issue is the power rate's not going up by much. Okay. Can I jump out? Oh, more friends. Okay. All right, so we want to go to this lovely planet here, which is good because we just ran out of fuel, which makes steering very hard. Cool. Now we're landed, we can actually get some stuff done. So I want to... Actually, right where we landed. We're going to deploy a dark fog. We could build on the pole. That comes with all the rockets and everything else built. Yeah, I think we're going to go to the pole. We're going to have to do just a quick bit of foundation laying and also resource burying. Lack of item. Yeah, that's right. I bought an extra few thousand with me just in case. Okay. And then Polar Punisher. Again, blueprints are available on my Discord server if you want to grab a copy. You and you. And that's it. Okay. So I need this little bit of water here to go away. I need a little bit of water there to go away, and probably a little bit there. And then we can dump down the Polar Punisher blueprint. Cool. Yeah, I'm missing a few items, just one or two. So belts, upgrade 1 level, please, because this was all designed with green belt in mind. So we can upgrade those. I'm also missing these guys because I didn't bring any of those for power. The idea of shipping batteries this far was not one that was appealing. So, can I do... That is all upgraded? Okay. Can I turn back on the drones and have them start building things? We are going to want you built. We're going to change you over to be different types of artillery shells. And can I put those in there? Also going to change you over to be different types of rockets. And throw those in there. Rockets come out this side. So we're going to set you up to do rockets, and that means this side does artillery shells. We're going to set you up to do artillery shells. I'm going to clear you and clear you. I'm going to set you to be hydrogen fuel rods and throw all those in there. Hopefully it's enough. Number 3, please. That power pole is going to have to move by tile, as is that one. Okay, this one comes with planetary shields. Actually, I don't need to have the shields. No, we're going to pull out the shields. It's a waste of power. I don't need the shields this time around. We do want to have power generation, thermal power plants, please. Can I pull them out of my bonus inventory slots? Those ones. And... wow. Planet curvature. Yep. Can I go... Actually, let's do this way. Space them out a little bit. That'll do. Okay. And then can I put you behind with sort of from you to you? Do I have? Oh god, I got really worried there for a second. Okay. And then we're just going to drag you out, drag you out, drag you out, and drag you out. And then I guess it makes logical sense to build another row here. Yep. And then we'll drag that fuel belt over. What? Collide with other object. Just put it above. Fine. Manually go over, manually come back down, and come out to here. Okay. Alright, so I need to get this built. I think that was 600 fuel already on the belts. I might not have enough power. Could be problematic. We will see. Getting a bigger backup plan. Probably should have brought batteries in hindsight. Yeah. Alright, give me a minute to have this, built out. So the whole lot's built, and, things are going to plan. All the hydrogen fuel rods have disappeared on the belt, which means, yes, when we fire up the burners, they're going to kick into action for about half a second before they run out. They're also, we're out of shells, and we're also out of rockets. They've all been, applied. Yeah, I can bring in more. That's not an issue, and they can fly in from the other side. They can warp here, and, fuel is the main issue. Yep. But I'll have to work that out in the next episode because we're definitely out of time. We're definitely out of time to grab this planet. I'm hoping it's a quick battle, being that there's only 4 of them, you know, we can probably build most of the way out and like start right here and just pummel them quickly, hopefully. And I have helpful little combat attack drones, so maybe they're much more deadly than you considered. I don't know, we'll have to find out in the next episode, but yes, I'm gonna leave this episode here. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed myself and Voltron, defender of the universe. Shall see you in the very next episode. All right, bye.